Well, the sun's out. There's no better time than summer for a rack of tender, juicy ribs. But what if you don't have a smoker? Don't worry, I got you. You know, I've been craving some fall off the bone, delicious ribs lately. The only problem? I don't have a smoker. But that's not stopping us today. We're gonna make some incredible ribs right in the oven. Let's go. First things first, we're gonna prep our ribs. This is a full rack of spare ribs. We're gonna turn it into a St. Louis cut spare ribs, meaning we're gonna take off this top brisket end and square it up on either side so we have a nice uniform rack of ribs that'll cook evenly and will taste delicious. So let's get started. I'm going to save the end bones and trimmings to make a stock that we can turn into a glaze for the final stage of cooking. This is trimmed up really nice. So now we're going to remove this membrane. Take a butter knife against one of the bones and just kind of gently lift. If you're adhering to a strict carnivore diet, you can simply season this with kosher salt and let that intense, meaty flavor shine through. Today, I'm spicing it up with my meat mode dry rub. The recipe's in the description. Okay, so the seasoning's been on for about 25 minutes, and you can see the ribs are starting to release some of that moisture. 20 minutes later, and the ribs have reabsorbed that moisture. Dry brine is complete. Now we're going to transfer our rack of ribs to our sheet pan lined with foil with a rack on top. Snug them up a little bit, make sure they're all uniform. This is going to ensure we get a more even cook throughout. 300 degrees for 2 hours. So our pork trimmings, 2 cups of water, 1 tablespoon of meat mode dry rub have been simmering for about an hour. I'm going to strain that off, reduce it by half, and stir in off the heat 1 tablespoon of grass-fed butter. First 2 hours of cooking are done. We're going to get these wrapped up in some aluminum foil, meat side down, with 3 tablespoons of butter and cook for another hour. Take our glaze, glaze both sides. That'll go into the low broiler for about 5 minutes. Man, these are so tender, delicious, and flavorful. You gotta try them.